What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we are going to be going over talking about our top 10 power forwards right now in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Now, I had to make a decision, guys, on how I wanted to go about the power forward center position. If I included secondary positions, it would be crazy. So I decided to only include primary power forwards for this video. So again, there are going to be some cards that I think a lot of people play at the 4 that were also on the small forward list. I do also want to give some brief honorable mentions to a couple of guys that I personally like that I didn't include here. Tom Gugliotta, really, really good. I love him. He's on my small forward list. Could definitely make the case that he should be on here. Same thing even with like, Tom Chambers, Aaron Gordon. Some really, really good cards there that didn't make the squad. Also, Danny Manning, I really like you. Jeff Green, but you're on the small forward list. Serge Ibaka, I just don't love you. You're really good. I don't love you enough to ultimately include you. So just some things to think about as we do start this video. Gonna start off at number 10 with AC Green as we do dive into it. Smash that subscribe button. AC Green's really good, guys. I mean, 6'9", great release, normal leaner, 83 ball, good driving dunk, good ball handle, decent speed agility, good interior, good perimeter. He reminds me a lot of who's going to be at number 8 on this video, a card that I'm currently using, but AC Green's really good. And again, if you're just looking for a card with a smooth release, and you don't mind, kind of an undersized power forward, just a really solid option. Now, I will say this with AC Green, you are going to want to at least apply the set shot specialist and probably give him lightning launch. After those couple of badges, you could go elsewhere, but I do like those badges for AC Green. I think he is very, very solid at that power forward position. At my number 9, we are plugging in Jonathan Isaac. Again, he was on my small forward list. It's just, here's the thing. The more I play with, or not play with, but play against Jonathan Isaac, the more I just think, man, his release is terrible. And I think it's the upper, but it's just horrible, guys. Like, if you think of Jonathan Isaac throughout 2Ks, you think, okay, solid release, straight up and down, easy to time, easy to green. Whatever they did to it this year, it's just not great. It takes forever to develop. And honestly, I feel like people miss a lot with Jonathan Isaac as well. I get it, guys. His defense is off the charts good. And to be quite honest, if I had Jonathan Isaac on my squad, I'd probably play him at the backup 3. But you got to know that release is going to leave something to be desired for you guys. And as long as you know that, that's fine. But that release hurts Jonathan Isaac a lot. And it hurts his ability for me to put him any higher. At my number 8, very similar card to AC Green, is Diamond Pascal Siakam. Is domination worth grinding? Again, that's totally up to you. I will say, you do get a lot of MT from it. It could be worth your time. And the thing I love most about Spicy P is his badge count. He literally gets basically every badge in the entire game. I know he's undersized, but I love his release. He has good driving dunk. He can handle the ball. Defensively, he's really solid. And to me, the thing I like most about Pascal Siakam is when I'm looking at the card, there is no flaws with what he does. He's going to knock down shots. He's going to play good defense. The only problem is he is slightly undersized. And that is the literal only problem you can say about Pascal Siakam, because other than that, the card is insane. He is so good on my floor. And just the card I trust, right? Like, every time my Giannis gets a break, that's fine because I got Spicy P to replace him with, who is just an absolute stud, an absolute beast on this game. I'm not telling you guys you got to go grind domination because a lot of people don't like grinding domination, but I am saying if you do end up grinding domination, guess what? You're getting a really, really, really good card in Pascal Siakam. Coming in here at my number, where are we at? Number 7 here, I believe. Let's see. We've got Thurl Bailey. Thurl Bailey's a card that as times went on, I've gotten higher on, and I'll explain why. I think he is eerily similar to what Jonathan Isaac is. I just personally like Thurl Bailey slightly more. You compare the cards, Thurl Bailey's larger, he's got a wider player build. Thurl Bailey has better speed with ball. He's got better, post moves. But overall, the only thing Jonathan Isaac is going to do is shoot the ball better. That's it. Thurl Bailey badge-wise, yes, Jonathan Isaac has more Hall of Famers, but Thurl Bailey has way more total badges. And so for me, I think Thurl Bailey's a beast. And Thurl Bailey, honestly, is a card that if I were to do things over, I would buy him early on, and he would still be playing for me. Like, I mean, he is that level of good on this game. So Don't think Thurl Bailey can't play. Don't think that this card isn't good. This card is an absolute beast, an absolute stud, and definitely deserves to be hyped up. At my number 6, we're plugging in Diamond Al Harrington. Different type of a card here than like a, than like a Thurl Bailey. He is more similar to like a Spicy P Pascal Siakam. The thing about Al Harrington is the one thing he's going to do better than anyone else is shoot the basketball. He's got a 93 three ball. Think about that. A 93 three ball with a crazy good release. That Brandon Goodwin base this year is super chick, super easy to time, super easy to green. And so when I'm looking at things, it's just like, it's tough to beat what Al Harrington truly can give you on the floor. From his stretch 4 ability, his ability to knock down shots. Defensively, he's going to be just fine as well. Another great 4 for you guys, especially like for like triple threat park. If you're just needing a guy to spot up a popper, Al Harrington's going to be really, really solid for you guys. I do wish he was a little bit taller, similar to like a Pascal Siakam. And honestly, you can make the debate that Spicy P is a more all-around complete player than Al Harrington. But Al Harrington's taller. Al Harrington's got the better side-by-side release. So it's tough for me not to plug him in here at number 6. At my number 5, we are plugging in Diamond Willis Reed. Now, there is one thing that sets Willis Reed, more than one thing, but there's one thing that really sets Willis Reed apart from the rest of the power forwards. It is the fact that when you are comparing cards, Willis Reed literally has the quickest release on the entire game. There is not a quicker release, and I've used different cards. There is not a quicker release on this game than what Willis Reed has. There's not. Brandon Clark on normal, but I don't know if it's his upper. I don't know what it is, but his release is literally so quick on this game. And trust me when I say it is so good and impactful as well. So like I said, I have said before, this card is really good. Definitely a card that if you are looking for somebody, at that forward to, play good defense and knock down shots, it's tough to look that much past Willis Reed and what he can give you on the floor. Now, this one obviously is a little souped up, going to be a little bit better with the 8 Hall of Famers that I'm looking at on my console. But like, if you're looking just here, like, the card is so good. Knock down shots, play good defense. Maybe wish the speed was a little bit higher, the 3 ball was higher, or he could handle the ball better, but Willis Reed is so good on the game. Problem is, he is insanely expensive. At my number 4, we are plugging in the Diamond PJ Brown. Little different card than a Willis Reed, but I'll talk about it. PJ Brown's going to have a way better player build. PJ Brown is still going to be able to knock down shots. He's still going to be able to play good defense. To me, PJ Brown is eerily similar to like the Diamond Tyson Chandler card. One thing about PJ Brown is I do wish he had maybe more total badges. It's something that obviously I would consider. But the reason PJ Brown is so good is, number 1, his defense on the interior is so good, and number 2, his player build is fantastic. You can't make up player builds. And so when I'm looking at things like PJ Brown's player build is just so good, so elite on this game, it's tough to look past. If you do find yourself coming to a PJ Brown, you're getting a really solid power forward on this game, and definitely a card that can play at all levels. The problem is there's none up right now currently on Xbox. Coming in at my number 3, plugging in Hidden Gems, Kwame Brown. Now, I don't love plugging in Hidden Gems, but with a guy like Kwame Brown, with a guy like Jonathan Isaac, they're super common. Like, a lot of people have these cards. Look at what Kwame Brown can give you for yourselves. Number 1, he's got 25 total base badges. Incredible. 79 3 ball, good dunking, good speed with ball, good speed, great agility, great rebounding. I mean, there's just no flaws in Kwame Brown. The only maybe flaw you could have is the fact that he's got that default big release, which, again, or the upper, I should say, I don't love, right? Like, I think I miss more with Kwame Brown than I should, 100%. But with that being said, you still got to respect his 3 ball. It's not like people are going to leave Kwame Brown wide open, because if you do that, he will absolutely make you pay. The one thing about it is I wish his release was better, but that doesn't take away from everything else Kwame Brown does. That is a positive. Right now, I'm currently running Kwame Brown at center, and he is just fine, because guess what? He gets me stops, he knocks down open shots, he plays great defense. There's just no flaws in what the card can give you. Coming in at my number 2, we are plugging in the Pink Diamond Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, honestly, stat-wise, Kwame Brown is just as good, if not better, than Giannis. Just want to preface that, this whole discussion by saying that. With that being said, Giannis Antetokounmpo, fully badged, is going to have 36 badges, okay? Giannis Antetokounmpo's release, it's kind of weird, but once you get used to it, you can green consistently with it, especially if you do give him that gold set shot specialist. His speed with ball at an 87 makes him maybe the cheesiest primary power forward ball handler in the game. Defensively, he's obviously going to be Giannis, so he's going to be crazy good. The only problem with Giannis, well, there's a couple of problems, okay? The only problem with Giannis is he can't shoot, right? Or he can shoot, but for a lot of you guys, it's going to be tough to green. And even for me, I'd rather shoot with a better shooter than Giannis. But people still have to respect it. Don't think people can just leave him wide open. The other problem with Giannis is, right now, he is insanely expensive. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not a quote-unquote cheap option for you. He's not a budget option. He's not an option that is easy to get right now. He is insanely hard to get because he costs so much MT. So that's where Giannis is at. Obviously, the card is fine. He's good, but it is what it is. I can't have him any higher than number 2. Coming in as my best power forward right now in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, it's Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. I don't want to even include him, but I feel like I have to in this. I didn't include Scotty, obviously, so it's kind of hypocritical for me to include KG. But I feel like, it is what it is. If you play against KG, just know you're playing against a really good card. To me, he's just a slightly better version of Giannis. Very similar cards from top to bottom. Both cards are going to play great defense. Both cards are going to be able to knock down open shots. KG's release is not quick, not great. But to me, that's really what he is. He's a better version of a Giannis Antetokounmpo. And if you got KG, you got the best power forward in the game. That's going to really wrap it up for our power forward top 10s today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Again, if I were to scroll through and give you guys some more other really good power forward options, like I obviously could, especially if I'm including secondary positions. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to ruin the center top 10s that I'll eventually get to. But for example, Boris Diaw is just fine if you are running him. If you are running, even some of these Amis can obviously play like Obi Toppin. Really great budget option, budget-ish option for you guys. Great hotspots, solid enough release. It's just really tough because, again, these budget options aren't even cheap. So it does get pretty tough. Sharif obviously is good at both the small forward, power forward position. It's just, there's a lot of great options, so it's really, really hard. But that's going to wrap it up for our video. Drop a like on it, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.